Okay, welcome to Fab 3000. In this simple example, we're going to show how to go ahead and generate a centroid based off of the particular Gerber data. So in this example here, I've imported in just our sample test board. And the first thing I'm going to do is just turn on the paste layer. Now, basically, in this example, I know the paste layer just based off the name right here. As you'll see here, this is a very simple example, but it's good way to start just to get you familiar with how to generate the part centroids. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do here is just select the footprint of an entire component, and then you'll go to the Tools menu, Components, and select Build Component. What this does is we're, in this example, going to just manually build all the components and basically get the centroids that are needed. So let me go ahead and click that. The first thing it prompts you for is to select pin number 1. Now the reason you're doing this is that way Fab 3000 is able to determine the orientation of the footprints. In this case, it'll be very simple. There's no orientation involved, but if you look here, you'll see that the footprint name was automatically assigned. The component type is determined. It also determined the pitch and the side and rotation and whatnot. Now these are the defaults. Now, if for any reason it's wrong on what it Fab 3000 is wrong on what it initially guessed, you can click whether or not if it's rotated, the side or any of the other information. In this example, the other features are apply all. What this does is this allows Fab 3000 to find all similar component types and go ahead and create centroids for those also, and then check for overlap. Just make sure that there's not parts that are overlapping each other. So I press OK, and then you'll see automatically that it's already found the four matching components here and created basically a centroid for them. And you'll see here on the layer here you have a component layer. So now what I'll do is just quickly finish up the other components right here. So first thing I'll do is select it, and there's a shortcut. You can right click and it remembers the last command that you used. Again, select pin number 1. So in this case, I'll just choose right here. You'll see that determine the pitch is 26. Apply for all, yes. And you'll see now that it's got that set up. So now I'm going to repeat the exact same process. And for the last component right here, great. So now that quickly we've created all the components. And as you notice here on the if your tab does not show up, you press the component section right here and it shows you all the components. So now the next goal is to assign the reference designators. So what I'll go ahead and do, the easiest way for me to do this is to just turn on the silkscreen layer so that I have my component and my silkscreen layer up, and then I just click on the first item and you'll see that it automatically zooms in, centers, and you'll see that I can right here enter that reference designator. Now, don't worry about if it's capitals or not. I'll type U20, and all I need to do is hit enter, and Fab 3000 automatically scrolls down to the next undefined component. So this one is U21, U22, and as you see, you can pretty quickly go through the list here. U8, U16, I got U15, and U1. Perfect. All right, now I've gone ahead and defined all the reference designators for my particular components. Let me just turn this layer on only and zoom out, and you'll see that pretty much that's all my centroid information. So at this point now, I am actually ready to export. Now again, if there were rotated parts or other things, there'd be additional steps, but this is just the first introduction to get you familiar with how to generate the centroid parts. So from here, you just go to File menu, Export, you choose centroid file, and you're given the options if you want your centroid file to be in inch, mil, millimeters. The component types, if you prefer only to have the surface mount parts included, through hole, or both. Component rotation, depending on the machine, some centroid files need to be rotated based on clockwise or counterclockwise, so you have the option of choosing either. The same also with the angle origin. For some machines, the 3 o'clock is a 0, some are 12, and vice versa, so you have that flexibility there. You also have the option to include any other parts. Basically, you click next, assign the folder to save your, and basically that's it. You've exported the centroid file. Thank you very much.